All right, thanks so much, Raven. And taking a live look this morning at your roadways. We're starting to make some improvements at 6 o'clock this morning, which is some good news for all of our commuters. Taking a live look over the NO Metro, I don't see any problem spots, no congestion, no delays. Looking at I-10 eastbound between Kenner and Metairie, looks pretty good. And of course at I-610 at Canal Boulevard, also free and clear. That's fantastic news as we approach deeper into the 6 o'clock hour. Now, this is an area where we did have a crash at Morrison, I-10 westbound and Morrison. They're now showing us the cameras at Sheffman Tour Highway. And as you can see, it's free and clear, no problem spots. That congestion that was past Morrison has now completely cleared out. That red and yellow on the map just rolling on out of here. That's some fantastic news. Now for the North Shore commuters, looks like one of those cameras, there it is, it's not frozen anymore. Everything is free and clear between Covington and Hammond. From Hammond to Slidell, you have the green light. I see no problem spots to report for you on I-12 this morning. Now look at your drive times. Everybody's drive time looks real good. You've got the green light if you're heading to the airport this morning. Keep that in mind that there's some wet roadways out there in Metairie I saw. And then looking at the high-rise bridge, looks like it's flowing very smoothly. We will start to see some more volume there as we get closer to 7:30. But I'll be back in about 10 minutes with much more.
Brandi, thank you. We're following.
Thank you so much, Raven. I wear the S on my chest, so proud. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Now this morning, I do have a new crash to report for y'all. It's only 6:18, so hopefully it gets cleared out of here soon. This is on Canal Street heading westbound at North Robertson Street crossing. I don't think it's causing a lot of congestion or delays. I'm obviously keeping a very close eye on it to make sure that it's not having any real impact on the rest of your commute this morning as we approach 6:20. Looking out at the NO Metro, this is I-10 eastbound between Kenner and Metairie. I see a little blue light up there, law enforcement light. I'll have to double check, make sure that there's nothing serious going on, but I don't see any congestion or delays in our typical problem spots, including the Bonnie Carey Spillway, that space between Kenner and Metairie, and this is I-610 at Canal Boulevard. I don't see any problems, delays, heavy congestion. That's fantastic news wherever, even if you're going to grandma's house this morning, okay? Taking a look at the North Shore from Hammond to Slidell, y'all have the green light. Those cameras not showing us any congestion, no heavy volume, not even a whole lot of bright lights. So maybe folks are preparing their turkeys. They've already started to defrost those turkeys for Thursday. For my West Bank commuters, looking at that West Bank Expressway, I only see a tiny spot of congestion that literally can just be too many cars in one spot because the Terry Parkway camera doesn't really show me any delays that's causing any problems. Your ferries are in service. They got in service earlier at about 5:45. Drive time still looking good. If you're driving to the airport this morning, you still have a green light. And Morgan, we are counting down. Only 2 days left. Pumpkin pie me, please. Sweet potato pie me, please. I'm getting my turkeys ready. I'm excited. If y'all have any suggestions of what I should bring to the WDSU cook-off on tomorrow, I need some ideas, so let me know.
I didn't know it was a cook-off. I like that you just put
It's
the
a lot of
competition
pressure.
in
I'm feeling
there.
so much
Okay.
pressure.
Also, we've got more Southern good news.
Okay, Brandi.
No worries, Raven, Daryl. I'm not gonna fight y'all, okay? It's fine. We'll discuss it on Friday. We'll litigate it this weekend, okay? So I do want to remind everybody this crash on Canal Street is still happening. I don't think it's causing any delays, but it's Canal Street heading westbound at North Robertson Street crossing. Again, no delays, no red or yellow on the map as a result of it, but you definitely want to be aware. When I look out over the rest of our metro or the region with the interstate systems, I don't see any problem spots or delays. I see tiny spots of congestion that literally could just be 10 cars at the same spot at the same time. So I'm keeping a close eye on all of it. And then looking at the Bonnie Carey Spillway, averaging 65 miles an hour. This is one of those typical problem spots that once I-55 merges with I-10 right here at that approach, you could see some congestion, some delays. I'm keeping a close eye on it for you. And for there it is, for the NO Metro, looking across the metro area, I'm not seeing any problem spots. This crash literally just popped up, and I am starting to see some heavier volume there at I-10 eastbound between Kenner and Metairie. So you'll want to be aware. Now, drive time still looking good. Everybody has the green light if you are headed towards the airport this morning. Maybe you're going to Mama's house, and then looking at the twin span, it just looks real gloomy out there. I'm not feeling that, but I'm going to keep a close eye on all of the roadways and give you more information in about 10 minutes.
All right, Brandi, thank you. She said she's...
Raven, we definitely don't want to wash out because we need the human jukebox to completely blow out the Grambling State Tigers on Thursday for that parade. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, and look at this. It looks pretty good. I do have a couple of crashes to report for you, but not as much congestion as we normally see at this time of the morning. Let me show you what we're dealing with. One of those crashes is happening on Canal Street. It's heading westbound at North Robertson Street crossing. I don't think it's causing a lot of congestion or delays. You still want to avoid this area until we get this crash cleared out of here. And it's been there almost an hour now, so I'm still keeping a close eye on it. And another crash is actually on a surface street, so not on the interstate or a main area at all. It's Nevada Street heading westbound near South Howard Avenue. Again, this looks like it's in a neighborhood. I don't think it's causing any congestion or problems, but if that's your area, you definitely want to avoid that. Now look at this. This is a high-rise camera, and as you can see, it's very foggy and ominous looking, and we're starting to see a tiny bit of congestion. It's marking it at 45 miles an hour. From the looks of the cameras, you may be slowing down a bit, but I don't think you're slowing down to 45 miles an hour. You definitely want to just be aware this morning. And then looking at the other side of the high-rise bridge, it looks like it's free and clear and things are flowing. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with much more.
Sure, Brandi?
All right, thanks so much, Raven. I do still have that crash, and I'm starting to see a tiny bit of congestion from it. That's happening on Canal Street heading westbound at North Robertson Street. As you can see, I'm seeing a tiny bit of congestion on that roadway. I'm not sure how much is impacting your commute. I don't have a camera there, but of course you want to be aware. And I do want to remind folks that it's happening today from Clearview to Williams Boulevard on Jefferson Highway. They'll be installing those loop detectors from 9 to 3:30 with alternating lane closures. That's today and tomorrow. Looking at I just want to remind y'all about this. Only 4 days until the Bayou Classic, the 51st one at that. And of course, the Southern University Jaguars are going to win that. Let's take a live look outside. You're seeing I-10 eastbound between Kenner and Metairie. There we go. Seeing it right there. Doesn't look as backed up and jacked up as it normally is, which is some good news for commuters this morning. And the only thing on my mind is what they got to do on Saturday.
You know what? I can't even say anything because my mom's also a Southern grad.
Yes, come on, Mama.
My mom,
you.
when I said a whole Grambling wins, I don't want to hear what my mom had to say about it.
Yeah, the Smack Talk has already started. I know Morgan, pumpkin pie tomorrow.
That's right.
We're
I'm
all
going to try
trying-
sweet
And
potato
she's
pie
trying,
for the
she's
first
trying
time.
sweet potato pie
Yeah.
on air tomorrow morning. You can't miss that.
Okay, we're looking forward to it.
We're about to change some
Her
minds.
life.
That too. Have a good day, everybody. Today's show is next.